Okay, my name is Bilter Lupus, otherwise known as Vasilios Evangelou, otherwise known as Vasilios Evangelos Lupis, which is my full name. Been composing music for a couple of years now. I started seriously in 2020. Since then I have released a couple of compositions. Just wanted to do a video just to give you sort of like a prelude or a peek into what I'm doing at the moment. Composing another, you could say, cinematic slash traditional slash classical piece, but I think it's more cinematic than it is classical. I call it The Last Frontier, and yes, it is more of a Star Trek theme. I've got my cameraman here who's sort of like patiently setting up the camera. Now, you can't hear what I'm doing, but at the moment I've actually gone through about a week and a half composing the various instruments. So far I've got the flutes, I've got trumpet, I've got the piano, violin, the cello, and the contrabass. Okay, cello and contrabass aren't instruments that I've done before. It's the first time I've done those, so it'll be interesting how they turn out. But otherwise, yeah, as you can see, I'm using Sibelius to compose the music, and at the moment I'm actually going through and doing another section, starting off with the piano and I suppose the bass instruments first, and then working my way up to the brass and woodwind instruments afterwards. But yeah, I just want to give you a bit of a listen. So hang on, I'll just take the headset off so you can listen. So at the moment I've actually taken what I copied and pasted from the beginning of the piece. So as you can see, we've got full-on breves. I've just copied and pasted the first 8 bars here, and because it's kind of a different beat, I'm actually transposing them across two bars. So as you can see, I've taken that there, and you will actually understand why when I play the piece or the composition. It's interesting because I can't just shift it over. I have to actually do it manually. So what I'm doing is I'm taking, I'll maybe do a copy of that. Oh, not a copy, sorry. Make that into, and whoops, hang on. Okay, and I can do a copy of that. Then it gets interesting here because I need to separate that out. So there, separating it there, and doing that there, and then doing that, and now we can actually paste there. So as you can see, you're watching me instead of watching the thing. So okay, and here's the cameraman here, decided to show his face. Hang on, let's zoom in so I can see what I'm doing, because I'm getting a bit old and blind. Okay, so I've selected all of those, converting it to a semi-breve. Okay, and doing that, and now I do that again, select it. Okay, and now I do a tie to actually bring them together. So as you can see, that will actually form the next part of the composition. So I haven't completed it yet, but I can play what we've got so far. Let me just save that, rewind that to the beginning, maybe zoom out a bit so we can see the score, and then let's go. Okay, this is where we come into the next part of the composition, with the timpani taking over. And you can see why I needed to cross over the chords. Okay, and I think we'll leave it at that. Okay, well, thank you for listening. And yeah, hopefully I'll get this finished soon, and you'll be able to hear the composition to its completeness and its entirety. Okay, this is Bill Trelupis signing off. See you later.